Nduganadada. This is Abu Amin Ra coming at you one more time, trying to convince you to transcend tribalism. Tribalism is one of our major problems. We have to come together and be one unit. As one unit, we are, listen to me, 2 billion people in the world out of 7 billion population. Our primary enemies, the Europeans, are only 8% of the population, or approximately 500 million people, or 1/2 billion. How in the hell can they defeat us unless we allow them to? We allow them to do us this way because we are divided, and we are also full of fear of them. We think they can take us out and we can defeat them. But my brothers, we have them outnumbered. Listen to me, 4-1, just the African only, not counting the Chinese, the Japanese. Are you listening to me? We can do this if we come together as one. Forget about that tribalism. Let me utilize one area of Africa to explain what I'm talking about. South Africa, where the Swazi, the Zulu, the Xhosa, and a few other main tribes around Johannesburg and other places where the white Boers have control. Don't you know, my brothers and sisters, once we come together as one people, we can drive their asses into the sea? Wise up. My brothers and sisters, we must come together. This is the one main imperative factor that I'm trying to impress upon you is our unity, and we cannot have unity as long as we're divided by tribes. We must become African people. The hell with that other stuff. Ashanti. Ghanaians. Are you listening to me? Ethiopians. We must become one people, Africans. The hell with the states that the United States and the Europeans have created, Nigeria, Ghana, Botswana, and all these different places. They created those areas. Listen to me. They have their game together. So we must get our game together. And our game will come together once we become unified. Remember what our great leader, Robert Sobukwe, taught us. He said there were 3 S's we had to stand on if we wanted to be victorious. The first one was we had to serve our people. In other words, do whatever is necessary to lift them up and to liberate them from their enemies. Secondly, we had to be willing to suffer for them. Whatever it takes, give it up and suffer for them. And we had to sacrifice for them. One major sacrifice we can make besides giving our lives is giving up tribalism. Now, tribalism is not just a mother continent phenomenon, but it's all throughout the African diaspora. In the United States here, we call ourselves Moors, Egyptians, Nubians, all kinds of crap. Hebrew Israelites. While this may be true, we must transcend those divisions and come together as African people if we want to be liberated on the global level. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Lisa Zabukwe, wake your people up in South Africa. Ewa Jabote, wake your people up in West Africa. It is time for us to act as one people, to come together as one people, and to kick the Europeans and the Arabs' ass as one people. Send the Europeans back to the caves of Europe. Send those Arabs back to the desert and wilderness from which they came. Africa is ours. Always will be. But we must struggle to hold it, and we must practice one love as one African people and forget the tribalism and other divisions. Are you with me? Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you today? One love, my brothers and sisters. One basic ideology, my brothers and sisters. We can do this if only we will. Once again, peace and hotep to you. Mein Duga, Nai Dada. Peace out.